Collect them all, battle it out, and let the story unfold. It can all change with a flip of a card. Grab your deck and ready your turn. This is our list of the best card-based games on the Nintendo Switch. Before we get started, this list is in no particular order, but if you stick around until the end, you can catch our top recommendations for games on the Switch using card mechanics. Riftlands is a deck-building roguelike where you fight and negotiate your way through a broken-down sci-fi world. Every decision is important, be it the jobs you take, the friends you make, or the cards you collect. Death comes quickly, but each play offers new situations and strategies to explore. You are the last hope in a band of outcasts and refugees. Lead them across the randomly generated wastelands, pick fights with greedy slavers and crazy machines using the turn-based card combat. With its unique living board element, Feria will challenge you with truly strategic card battles. Craft your deck, shape the battlefield, and fight for victory.
Living board. Lay down pieces of the board in order to place the creatures in your hand. You will have to strike a balance of attacking, defending, and gathering the resource known as Feria.
Experience over 20 years of Yu-Gi-Oh history. Build a deck from over 10,000 cards and take on the most iconic duelists from the Yu-Gi-Oh universe. Relive the stories from the original animated Yu-Gi-Oh series and take on epic duels from the newest generation. Lead a party of aspiring heroes through a beautifully hand-drawn world and intense battles using only your wits and a handful of cards. Take on whatever threat comes your way by crafting your own deck and choosing from over 100 unique punch cards in SteamWorld Quest.
The champions of hell.
Monster Train brings a new strategic layer to roguelike deck building, with a tactical twist. Defend not one, but 3 vertical battlegrounds simultaneously, as you fight to protect against the forces of heaven. No playthrough is ever the same. It's a fresh challenge every time, and you'll never play the same deck twice.
Different forms.
Cultist Simulator is a game of apocalypse and yearning. Play as a seeker after unholy mysteries in a 1920s theme setting of hidden gods and secret histories. Perhaps you're looking for knowledge, or power, or beauty, or revenge. In this narrative card game, what you find may transform you forever. Every choice you make from moment to moment doesn't just advance the narrative, it also shapes it. Embrace the challenge of a roguelike deck builder with unique mechanics from the creator of Magic the Gathering. Build a team of 2 heroes, unleash powerful combos, and defeat the legends of the Roguebook. Signs of the Sojourner is a narrative card game about connecting with people. Your deck is your character, reflecting your experiences and shaping your relationships. Hand of Fate 2 is a dungeon crawler set in a world of dark fantasy. Master a living board game where every stage of the adventure is drawn from a deck of legendary encounters chosen by you. Make friends, play cards, twist the rules, become a mega mutant power pets master, and try to save the world in this single player RPG about being a 90s kid.
To save it from the end. If they think they can mess with this school, baby, they haven't made you and your friends, yeah. Cardpocalypse.
Iris and the Giant is a fusion of a collectible card game with RPG and roguelike elements. You play as Iris, who must brave her fears in her imaginary world. Behind the game's unique minimalist art style, players will explore a touching story of a young woman facing her inner demons and soothing the raging giant inside. Before we look at the top games in this list, we want to know, when it comes to digital card games, are you more a battler or a collector? Let us know in the comments below. Now let's take a look at the top card-based Switch games on our list. Voice of Cards is a role-playing game developed by Square Enix, using the aesthetic of a tabletop role-playing game. The player controls a party of adventurers in the wake of a legendary dragon's reappearance. Gameplay involves travelling between towns, completing story quests, and fighting in turn-based battles. Craft a unique deck, encounter bizarre creatures, and discover relics of immense power in Slay the Spire, featuring dynamic deck building and randomly generated layouts as you journey up the spire. Inscription is an inky black card-based odyssey that blends deck-building roguelike, escape room-style puzzles, and psychological horror into a blood-laced smoothie. Darker still are the secrets inscribed upon the cards. Fantastically creepy and with tons of surprises, expect the unexpected. This RPG adventure comes from the creators of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Thronebreaker is a single-player role-playing game set in the world of The Witcher that combines narrative-driven exploration with unique puzzles and card battle mechanics.
To provide an experience both challenging and entertaining. As your army's commander, you will devise your strategy, decide to attack your foes head-on, or employ underhanded tactics and ambushes.
So what did you think? Ready to jump into a card battle? Let us know your thoughts and if we missed any great titles. For more best games and Nintendo related content, stay right here with Nintendo Edit.